Are you feeling victimized? Are you feeling played? Who does that remind us of? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort. Thank you so much for being with me today. Welcome or welcome back. I really appreciate you. If you are new here, welcome to my new subscribers. I see I have a few new subscribers. You're very welcome. And as you can see from the title, today is Challenge Recap Day. And we have a lot to talk about. Another short episode, episode full of chaos, nonsense. Team Nigeria did not redeem themselves. Like, a lot happened, aka Esther did not redeem herself. I mean, maybe a teensy bit, but a lot happened. Like, the Big Brother Alliance went to hell a lot. Let's get right into it. Go ahead and subscribe for more challenge content. I will be bringing a recap of every episode every week, and also I offer reaction videos to other content on the internet, and I'm also going to be bringing some hot topics to discuss with you guys because a lot has actually been happening that I just got to get off my chest, so go ahead and subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you'll be notified every time that I post a new video. Okay, now let's get into it. So the episode starts with us recapping what happened last time, and basically, if you don't remember, go ahead and watch the video right here and you will see that a big blow up happened, a big fight happened between Amber, Esther, Fessy, and Josh, right? That Tori and Corey egged on. So we're coming to the tail end of that fight. We didn't even get to the elimination. We didn't even get to a deliberation last episode. So that's what's happening this episode. So we are back in the house, and remember when we left off, Esther had poured actually liquor in Amber's face, Amber B's face, unprovoked, and Fessy mushed Josh for getting in his face, right? So after Fessy mushes Josh, Josh loses his mind. He's like, you're going home. You're never gonna see a final. You ain't gonna see a final. And Fessy's like, you're trash. Like, whatever. You're trash. What are you talking about? Whatever, right? Like, trying to ignore him after he'd already pushed him in the face. Josh is extra. Josh gets on a chair. He's like, Fessy's going home. Fessy's going home. Like, these people are supposed to be best friends. Like, they're doing a lot, right? So he's like, Fessy's going home. Amanda's trying to stop him. Like, get down. Y'all are friends. It's enough. All right, enough. Josh is losing his mind. Then Casey, the couch, wakes up from her slumber and comes down and it's like, what's going on? And Josh is like, right now, choose between him and me. Right now, all my family, all God, choose between him and me. Choose. And Casey's like, I'm not choosing between you guys. Like, what the hell happened? I don't even know what happened. So remember, Tori and Corey were the one that were egging it on. Josh loses his mind. Amanda's like trying to tell him to calm down. And he's like, don't tell me enough now when you were the one over there egging all that on. Amanda was like, I never got you. You need to look around and who is to blame. And she says rightfully that Tori and Corey are the messy ones that egged this whole thing on, that even made it an issue because they were bored, and they both said that they were bored. Tori's like, oh, I never thought it was gonna go this far. It started off as like a joke. It was supposed to be like a prank. We didn't know it was gonna go this far. We do feel bad though. Fake ass apologies, fake. And then Corey doesn't apologize for her. Corey's just like, that's not my fault. He's a grown ass man. He should be able to control his emotions. It's not my fault that Josh is mad. That's not my fault. Like, come on, bro, whatever, right? So they're fighting each other. Team Nigeria does get a point, aka Esther does get a point because she did. Amber let her ass have it first. Amber was like, don't ever disrespect me like that. I would never disrespect you like that. You're a woman. I'm a woman. I would never throw a drink in your face. Don't ever do that to me again. I've never been disrespected like that. And Esther's like, okay, yeah, you're right. I do apologize. That is wrong. And she does say in the confessional that she does realize that that was wrong, that no matter what she feels about her, no one has a right to have a drink thrown in their face. And so she does apologize. She doesn't have an issue with her. And, she apologizes about that. So, but y'all, what Berna don't know is that her own partner's tired of her. I'm sick of Berna. Because really, Berna is the one that's helping perpetuate the mess with Esther. I feel like if Esther was messy, but you can't gossip if you don't have a gossiping partner. And Berna is her gossiping partner. And even in all of this, while Esther was apologizing to, and acknowledged her wrong and her fault, like they even hugged and everything, like it was okay. Berna's still talking about, oh my God, Amber. Oh my goodness, Amber. Like, what's her problem? Like all this hate for Amber. And I'm like, what has this girl done to you? You don't even know her. You weren't even here last season. You don't have no history with this girl. What has she done to you that makes you feel some type of way? Like what? That it doesn't even make any sense. It's just like really, like like unnecessary hatred. You know how you just don't like somebody? You just don't like somebody's face? Maybe that's what it is. She has no reasonable, real reason to dislike Amber. Amber has barely had any interaction with you. Girl, what's your beef? You over there kissing Nelson's nose, rubbing his yash. Like, what's your beef with Amber? It doesn't make any sense to me. So Berna's still talking her mess, right? Amanda basically goes to tell Josh, like, this is what happened. This is who egged it on, and you need to take note of that. Josh is like, these are my real life friends. This is not about a game. And he breaks the glass, and it's like, this is not about a game. These are my friends. Da, 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 losing his mind, right? So finally, Amanda gets him to calm down and go to hell upstairs and relax. She tells Fessy, y'all are supposed to be brothers, friends, whatever, but y'all are fighting each other. It doesn't even make any sense. And it doesn't, but you know, fight away. We're not for the Big Brother Alliance. Okay, I'm Team CT. It's Team CT or not. Josh, in the midst of his heat, in the midst of him being pissed off, Josh goes around and is like, guys, here's an idea about who to vote into elimination for the deliberation. Esther and Fessy. Mind you, Esther, you see? Have you seen what you did to yourself? You are over there enjoying saliva with Josh. And Josh just said to put you and Fessy in. Esther's like, what? Okay. And everybody's like, no, don't do that. Priscilla's like, oh, really? You were just kissing Esther, but now you want to throw her in? Really? You better not try that because she's not the one, da da da, whatever. And Josh is like, okay, I'm sorry. Not Esther, Fessy. The fact that he just so easy, what amount of anger do you have that you so easily forgot somebody that you were locking lips with? See, that's why I say this challenge house romance nonsense, all that heart-to-heart nonsense that they were doing, like, for what? I don't know. I don't do friendship like that. Like, I have siblings. I fought with them. Like, we go ham, whatever. But there's like a limit. There's a boundary. Like, my goodness, Josh. Like, come on. It didn't come to that. Like, you just were kissing this girl. Talking about how, oh my God, you really like her and you really, like, See? That's why you need to keep your eyes on the prize, Esther. That's not what we sent you there for. You went to go and be kissing somebody that wants to throw you into elimination with his bro. And look, the bro that you're broing, they're fighting each other. Like, does it make sense to your mind? In your mind, if you were in Nigeria, will you be trying this nonsense? It's because they say you can come to a challenge house. Anyway, I digress. And Esther was like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm here. I understand that I like Josh, but this is a game for $1 million. So it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, right? She didn't take it to heart, you know, allegedly. All right. So then it's the next day, right? So the next day we are panned to a room with Emmy, CT, or Uncle CT, as she calls him, Tori, and I think Ed is also in the room. So basically they're discussing, you know, like Emmy's game plan. Does she want to go in? Like, what is she thinking? So Emmy says that she is not going to give up and that she really wants to fight hard in the game and go into elimination so she can switch partners and she can pick Uncle CT. And you know, CT likes Berna. I said Berna. Emmy, and they have good chemistry and all that, right? But mind you, Tori is like, well, remember that although you're picking CT and you're going to affect his game, you're also affecting his partner's game, Berna. So what does Berna feel about it? And she's like, well, I mean, it is what it is. And then they show it to a clip where Berna and Emmy were having a private conversation, and Berna basically tells Emmy not to pick her partner CT whenever she goes into elimination. And Emmy's like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, they're friends, right? So Berna's thinking that they're cool and they're friends, and Emmy's like, girl, Berna is not my friend, and I'm gonna pick who I need to pick. And dare I say, I mean, when you're a mean girl, that's what happens. When you do mean ass, stupid ass shit, you get snaked. When you cheer on other people getting snaked, i.e. Amber getting snaked by Fessy, i.e. Amber being played and not wanting her to share her emotions or whatever, you end up getting snaked too. Like, you end up like somebody working behind you and working against you too, you know, like foreshadowing. So I'm just saying, no qualms about it with Berna. I'm good on Berna. I was never team Berna anyway. I was like okay with her being CT's partner, but anybody that's attached to CT, as long as you're not stupid and extremely lazy, like, you're good. So it's Team CT. Like, by the way, it's Team CT and Big T. I love Big T, but you know, Team CT. So yeah, Emmy's basically like, look, if I get that opportunity, I'm definitely choosing Uncle CT, right? And CT's like, all right, so then Devin is like, well, oh yeah, Devin is in the room too. Devin is like, well, do you want to officially join our alliance? She's like, yeah, sure. So they write a signature. She signs on the hot sauce dotted line. So they put hot sauce on this board and they make her sign in hot sauce. And you know, so basically she's a part of their alliance via hot sauce signature, right? So then we pan to Fessy and Josh Josh talking. I did forget to mention the night before they actually went to bed, they end up having, you know, a heart-to-heart. Josh is crying, you know, he's emotional. But and this was like a very high, like intense situation. So I can understand if you're even a little bit emotional, you might really be emotional. So he was crying. He was really sad that, you know, Fessy put hands on him, that like, you know, he snaked him and he felt like he kind of threw him to the side and played him just for a game or whatever. And he, you know, he felt really bad. He was sad about it. And he was like, why'd you do that to me, bro? And Fessy was like, I'm so sorry. Fessy went over to him and apologized, said, I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry. Like, I'm really, really sorry. I should never put my hands on you. You're my brother. Like, I should never did that. I'm really, really sorry. Fessy apologizes. They make up. So then now the next day they're still talking. So they're talking outside and basically they're kind of sharing with each other their insecurities about the game. And so Josh says that he may not show it, but it really does bother him that he's never made it to a final. And so that's why he's trying so hard to play a good game so that he can make it to the final. And Fessy talks about the chip that he has on his shoulder because he's never won anything. He didn't win in football. He didn't win in Big Brother. He didn't win in Ninja Warrior. He hasn't won at the challenge. And so he really has that chip on his shoulder. That's why I guess that's his explanation for being a snake, that he really, really just wants to win and, you know, prove that to himself, right? So, and Casey's out there too. And so basically they apologize to each other and their Big Brother alliance is all healed for now, which yuck, who cares? Whatever. So now at this point, everybody's waiting around for TJ to come and say like what's going to happen because, you know, it got physical the night before, drinks were thrown, like it really got intense the night before. So usually when that happens, TJ comes in. And sure enough, TJ comes to the house. Everybody's like, oh God. You know, Josh is sitting there. He's nervous. He's like, what's going to happen with me? Esther's nervous. Fessy's nervous. Like, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to get physical in the house. Like, there's always a repercussion for that. So TJ says that Josh and Esther, you guys have got to calm down. It got too hype last night. You know, it's never a good thing when I come to the house, and you guys have got to calm down. They both get a warning. So this is their first and final warning. So they get off the hook. And then he says to Fessy that you are deactivated. You are disqualified. You can't put hands on somebody. You can't go there. You can't cross the line. And because of that, pack your bags. You have 15 minutes to pack your bags. I know like TJ did it really cold. I don't know if it's because it's Fessy and Fessy's kind of trash. You know, he's like kind of that person when he does stuff to other people. You know, maybe that's why TJ was like, oh, I've been waiting to get your ass on something, because he was real cold. I was like, dang, TJ, no real suspense about it. Just like, you're deactivated. That's it. You're done. Like, dang. So, you know, Fessy was like, all right, like he took it well. I mean, he knew what it was. I think he kind of felt like that's what would happen. He was like, you have 15 minutes to pack your bags and go home. You're eliminated from the game. But he was packing his stuff and it was really sad. Esther was hugging him. Josh was like having a full breakdown because he felt like it was his fault because he did get in Fessy's face first. They called him over, but he did get in Fessy's face first. Kept getting in his face and yelling and screaming in his face before Fessy actually mushed him like that, So yes, you should be able to control yourself, but I mean, I can understand Josh feeling at fault for it getting to that level because he didn't know how to control his emotions. He felt really bad. He was like, damn, like, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Like, he was really sad about it. If Fessy even gets emotional in the confessional, he's like, I know I don't show emotion because I don't want to, but I do have feelings. I do have emotions. And if there's one thing I care about, it is this game. So I'm really sad to be leaving, especially for something like getting into it with my brother. Like, I feel really, really bad about that, So he basically took responsibility. He didn't blame anybody else. And, he just said that he was sad that that's what caused him to go home. For Fessy, I think it was a commendable moment. It wasn't a bad moment for Fessy. I almost felt sad for him, but then I thought about it and I was like, I mean, Fessy sucks. Fessy doesn't care about when he snakes to other people, when he does other things to other people. He's so emotionless. He's so, oh my God, bro, with everything. So it's kind of like, I mean, whatever. But since I'm a person with a heart, I actually did feel for him that he had to get sent home. Now to the deliberation. TJ's like, y'all have 20 minutes to get to the deliberation and figure out who's going to be sent in there. Otherwise, I'm going to send him in myself. So, okay, Dad. Like, TJ's... he's not happy about it. I don't know if he had to leave his wife, but I don't know what they were doing. That he was so mad to have to be in that house. Like, maybe it's far, I don't know. So anyway, so they get to the deliberation, and for a brief second, Devin, Nelson, and Corey are discussing possibly sending Josh in because they feel like Josh was to blame for everything escalating last night. But it's like, really, Corey? All of y'all are to blame, to be honest. Like, I don't really get why they said that, because if Fessy's gone, then obviously it's going to be a female elimination day. So that was, I mean, pointless. I don't know. Maybe they felt like, oh, it could be a twist or whatever. So they get to the deliberation, and you know, Casey's like, oh, you know, it's sad that our bro. So they're like, anybody that wants to plead their case, go ahead and plead your case. Esther says that, you know, I understand that Fessy's gone and I don't want to go into elimination, but if I have the opportunity to pick my partner, then I'll go ahead and do that. I'm cool with, you know, going in if I have to go in. So they're like, okay. So everybody then goes around and starts apologizing, because then people are kind of looking at Tori and Corey like y'all was real instrumental last night, right? So Tori gives a fake ass apology that we're really, really sorry, and you know, yeah, we just wanted to say that. And Corey gives a fake ass apology too. Especially Corey's apology was fake, because he didn't even apologize the first time. The first time he was like, it's Josh's fault. Like, it don't matter. No matter what I did, he's a grown ass man. So what are you apologizing now for? Stand 10 toes down in what you said. Like, just that's you didn't care. You did it. Thought it was funny, and Fessy ended up going home for it. And you probably don't care about that. Somebody said, I think it was on Reddit, that maybe that was redemption for Fessy getting Nelson sent home. That's why Corey ended up kind of snowballing to get Fessy sent home. I mean, you know, Fessy did a lot of mess. So I mean, I'm cool. It's whatever. So they end up voting. Esther's the only person that really says anything, and they end up putting Esther and Fessy in. Since Fessy's gone, it's just gonna be Esther. They're still feeling like it's gonna be a rookie elimination. Casey and Emmanuel are kind of talking. Well, Emmanuel is talking to Emmy and is like, well, I feel like I don't know what to do. Like, if I put you in, there is a risk that you could go home, but I could be helping you, because then you get to choose your partner, and you know, you'd be able to get a leg up in this game. She's like, Emmy's like, I want to go in, but I'm nervous that, she's like, I only want to go in if it's something physical. She was like, if it's not physical, then I'm nervous because I'm not good at puzzles and things like that, right? So, you know, they're like, well, let's just see what it is. Let's see what it has to offer. But for right now, it's like a rookie team. They're definitely going in. After Emmanuel talks to Emmy and, you know, basically explains like, you know, let's see what happens. Berna, this same Berna again. And mind you, while Emmy was talking to CT was like, I'm done with Berna as a partner. I don't want her as my partner anymore. She's too messy. I don't like how she moves. She moves too reckless. Like, it's a red flag. She's not good for my game at all, right? So even CT is tired of Berna's ass, which is spot on, because that's my bro, and I'm sick of Berna too. Like, girl, what's your damage? What's doing you? Like, what is this? Is this how you people be gossiping in the circus or what? Because that's not what we're doing here. Like, it's too much. The Amber thing, are you obsessed with her? Like, what? Every time we turn, Amber, like, what is it? What? Amber doesn't even talk to you. Who are you, girl? And so Berna is over there pitching Amber to be the person that he throws into elimination against Esther. That Amber is the one that started everything, and it should be Amber, and Amber's so fake, and Amber's so this, and Amber's so that. Girl, shit, that, what? Are you the one that's real? If Amber's fake? There was a time when she was making fun of Amber because you know how she started everything all heated. She felt like she started the whole altercation, and then in the end that she was emotional about it, and now she's crying in the end. Berna, nobody asked you. The thing is that nobody asked you. At this point, I feel like sometimes people are just trying to get TV time or something. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, the two it's not making any sense. I don't get it. Your partner, who is a winner and wins, does not want you to be his partner because he knows your ass is messy. Red flag. While Berna is pitching Amber to Emmanuel, and Casey is also saying that she wants to put Amber in because she feels like Amber's bad for her game, and you know, Amber's gonna put a target on their back, and it'll be better if Amber's gone and all this stuff. So then I'm like, okay, damn, now they're gonna put Amber in, like, obviously, because Emmanuel, he don't have no damn say so for real. It's gonna be whatever Casey and her alliance wants to do, right? So I feel like it might be Amber. So then we get to the elimination grounds, right? And honestly, I'm like, if it's Amber versus Esther, I hope Amber wins and send Esther's ass, because Esther, I just don't like the way, I don't like that. I don't condone that nonsense, and let that be some humble pie that you eat. Humble yourself. And next time when they come and you're playing for $1 million, respect yourself and understand how to play the game, and not just be a mean girl for no reason and not jump on bandwagons. You don't even know these people. You don't know these people. So then we get to the elimination grounds, and they end up actually choosing Amy to go against Esther. And we see that it's a hall brawl, but it's a hall brawl with a twist. The elimination challenge is basically hall brawl, but instead of running to the end and shaking the bell like normal hall brawl, you have to actually climb up this gate and ring the bell up there. But it's still hall brawl, right? So I'm like, oh Lord. So Esther's like, well, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. We go through a lot of adversity. We never quit. We go through a lot of things. So I'm resilient. I can do it. You know, I believe in myself. Emmy is like, you know, I've been at odds my whole life. I'm ready to risk it all. My grandma always told me that without risk, there's no reward. So let's go. So I'm like, Emmy, I take back what I said about Emmy. Oh, well, no, I don't take it back because it was accurate. But Emmy's growing on me. Like, she seems pretty cool. I do think she's different, but like not in a bad way. I think it's like in a good way. She wears her emotions on her sleeve. And I think because we're so used to people playing with their game face and all that, sometimes when you see people with like raw, real, authentic emotion, even if it's messy, it can kind of be uncomfortable. So you know what? I respect her emotion. I respect her authenticity, and you know, like it's cool. I like that. I like that. And it helps that she's cool with my bro CT. And it also helps that she doesn't see it for the people that I don't see it for, aka Burner. They go into the elimination, y'all. So oh my God, I'm like, woo! It's hard, bro. The first time I'm talking about, they are going at each other. Like Esther is wrapped around Emmy's leg and will not let her move. She cannot move, right? So she's trying. She finally steps off of Esther and finally climbs up and rings the bell on the gate, right, for the first round. So it's like, oh God, like, woo! Emmy's like, she is strong, right? And I knew Esther was gonna be strong because, you know, Nigeria, it's just natural. It's natural born. It's a natural born thing, right? They go again, round two. They go, and round two is like quick. I feel like I blinked and round two was over. And Emmy ended up winning round two also. Like, I don't know how it happened. I couldn't tell you because I literally blinked and round two was over. So all in all, Emmy wins the elimination. Unfortunately, Esther gets sent home because of her own stupidity and her stupid shenanigans. It really sucks that Team Nigeria is no more. It really sucks that Team Nigeria imploded on itself in the end. I feel like Esther really did have a great chance to win. Like, she had all of the things necessary to win. She just played a really dumb social game, a really dumb, like, petty. I don't even know how she got into that petty nonsense with people that you barely know. Like, girl, what? Like, why did you even join Fessy and his mess? Like, you should know better than that. Be smarter than that when you come back. And then to make matters worse, after that fake ass apology that she gave Amber was like, good job, Esther. And just for Esther to be like, don't tell me good job. Don't tell me good job because you're fake. You're very fake. And she did say in the confessional that she does think Amber is fake. But it's like, what does her telling you good job have to mean? You're fake, and when I come back, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Girl, good luck with that. The point is that you're gone now. So good luck with that stupid ass attitude. And if you come back with that same attitude, like me, I can't kill myself. I'm not gonna just be hopping on Team Nigeria when Team Nigeria is disgracing themselves up and down. I can't do it. The only person that I can vouch for so far is Kels. Kels seems like a stand-up guy. So if he comes back, it's Team Kels, it's Team CT. Tasha, I didn't really like Tasha in her other show in Big Brother Naija. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna like her for real on the chat. So far in the challenge, she did solid. She was cool. She was all right. She didn't do nothing that made me like dislike her. It's only Esther that started moving and swimming in nonsense. Is it because you were kissing Josh? That's what poisoned your brain? Like, hello. Anyway, so Esther gets sent home. Emmy is now set to pick a partner. Y'all know Emmy said that she was gonna go for, and she does pick Uncle CT, right? So she's like, Uncle CT, and CT's ass comes down like he has no clue. I'm like, CT, shut up. So he comes down acting like he don't know what's going on. Burner's pissed, but she's like, did these people play me all along? CT's laughing. He looks like he knew about it. Did these people play me all along? I wonder who played another person that you were judging. I wonder who played are you feeling sad? Are you feeling victimized? Are you feeling played? Who does that remind us of? Amber, that you were talking shit about. So shut up. It looks like karma. So basically, then Burner comes down and they're like, okay, Burner stuck with Huey and, you know, rookie team. Y'all are on the chopping block, right? And so rookies are still up on the chopping block, even though it feels like vets are kind of basically making a list of people that whenever the rookies leave, people that made transgressions, vets that had transgressions, that y'all are going to be up first. And these are going to be the reasons why. Remember when you did this BS? Remember when it was rookie time and you was doing this mess? Yeah, it's your turn now. Now you got to go down to elimination, right? So then TJ's like, Berna, how do you feel about that? Berna's like, well, I just feel like people got in. She was like, Emmy is the one that came into my room and promised me that she wasn't going to pick CT. And I feel like people are getting in her head because she's a really sweet girl, but I hope that she made the right decision because I'm definitely coming for her. And Emmy was like, what are you talking about? Who do you feel like got in my head? You did feel like got in my head. I never promised you. And she was like, no, you did come into my room. And like, basically Emmy's trying to like, you know, moonwalk her way out of whatever she promised her. Like, yeah, Emmy did some mess, but to me, it seems like karma. Stop hating on another beautiful black woman. Stop judging people. Stop feeling like you have a right to victimize everybody. And I hate it when just because somebody is emotional, immediately it's like, oh, now you're the victim. Now you're the victim. You're the one that sees her like that. You're the one that sees her as a threat. Some people are emotional. Like, I hate the stigma against people who are emotional. If you're emotional, like, yeah, I know I make fun of Josh, because Josh's own is like a lot, right? Because he's emotional, but he's also screaming in your face. So I feel like if he was just emotional, if he was just emotional, I wouldn't have anything to say about it. But he's emotional and he's like screaming and cursing you out. Like, it's a lot. But like Amber, she be in the corner just like, you know, getting a little misty eyed, and people, like a couple people are comforting her like normal human being after a big blow up, after you confront it. Like, I'm just like, girl, this is not the circus, okay? Okay? Stop with your judgment, because now look where it's landed you. I'm telling you, judge not lest ye be judged. Now look at you, right? So basically that is the episode. And again, we don't get a full 1 hour and 30 minutes. Like, is it just gonna be an hour now? Granted, I am used to it just being an hour. So the hour and 30 minutes was kind of a lot for me, but I'm just like, I just wonder what changed. I don't know if it's because Cribs is on now, or I mean, I don't know what happened, but it was a great episode still. It gave what it needed to give, you know? So let me know what you guys feel below. Do you feel like Esther, it serves her right to get sent home, basically? Is Emmy starting to grow on you? Do you feel like Berna's justified in any way at all? I mean, I personally do not. Who are you rooting for? What rookie are you actually rooting for now, right? We've lost a lot of rookies, clearly. What rookie are you rooting for, and what rookie do you feel like can actually go the distance, all right? So go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit your post notification bell so you be notified when I post episode 8 recap, and I will be glad to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hold on. Now, have you subscribed? Come on. Come on. Share the love. Support me. I'm your sis. I'm your good sis. You made it this far, so you enjoy my content. I feel you. I enjoy you watching my content. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit those videos. Like, subscribe. You know the jam. Come on.